and welcome. I am Zombie Kitty and welcome to a trailer reaction. It feels like a long time since I've done one. Admittedly, this did come out a few days ago. I think something else came out at the same time that I kind of forgot about this trailer and I was going to do a reaction to it. That is the second trailer for the Fast and Furious 9. Now, I'm just going to say it, I love this franchise. It's weird to see how it started to how it now is and what it is now. You know, originally it was a Point Break type film except with street racing, and now they seem to be, I don't know, Avengers working for the government and doing these like world saving missions. It doesn't make any sense and it's honestly stupid, but I don't know, I kind of like this franchise. I think it is dumb, but it's also like a lot of fun. And Hobbs and Shaw, I quite enjoyed that. I had a few issues with it, but I quite enjoyed it. And The Rock and Jason Statham were just fantastic together. The other thing I'm going to talk about as well is the thing about the Jurassic World crossover, which I'll talk to about actually at the end of this trailer. But yeah, I have nothing else to say other than that by this point it has to be in space. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, she's still in this. Oh, I forgot he was in this.
Get in.
Wasn't it his brother or something?
Who is he? He's my brother.
Yeah, there we go. See, it's so dumb. Oh, it's so fun. Who's that?
Damn, they got a magnet plane? Hold on.
No.
We're gonna do the same thing. Oh, come on, that's complete crap.
Well, that was new.
Yeah, how are you guys all dead?
Y'all ever thought about the wild missions we've been on? We've taken out planes, trains, tanks. I'm not going to even think about the submarines.
Oh yeah, that was number 8, wasn't it?
We're up against dumps, brother. That's another level.
Edinburgh?
So you get what you're after. A weapon so dangerous it shouldn't exist for another half century. What would you do with it? Launch some global attack?
Plans are in motion.
This should be interesting.
Is that Charlize Theron? Have I got that wrong? I know she was in the last one.
That's about to hurt a lot of people. It's on me to stop him.
Whatever's on you, it's on us.
He's got his own private army. We need help. No way.
So how do y'all want to play this?
Fast.
What? No, wait, hang on. Okay, we need to talk about that as well.
We've never faced anything like this.
We'll need cars. Fast cars.
Of course.
Please tell me that's not a Pontiac Fiero strapped to a rocket engine?
Impressive. I know.
No, that's not impressive.
My ass is in fuego!
Crank it all the way up.
We the soldiers.
You've just damaged so many people's vehicles. Oh my god.
Man, we messing with magnets now? You both don't wake up. Whoa. Back in front.
Oops. Whee!
Yeah!
It's good to be back.
We got no white flag and no tree.
Uh-oh.
We supposed to stop that? Hold on!
Yep.
Let's spent my entire life in your shadow. And now, you spend the rest of yours living in mine.
Okay, I'm glad they're calling it a
You
saga.
acting like we on our way to Home Depot.
I don't want to die!
Okay, so the yeah, I'm glad they've acknowledged that it is. I mean, it's a soap opera. It's not really a saga. Like, everyone's having problems with each other. Everyone's got drama with each other. So John Cena, I forgot he was in this. John Cena is oh god, what the hell was Vin Diesel's character name? Dominic Toretto, I think it was. So this is brother, which of course he's never mentioned because of course he's never mentioned it. His blooming ex-wife never mentioned a baby in the last film. So yeah, of course he was never going to mention that. Okay, aside from that, the story doesn't really matter, especially by this point. It really doesn't matter. Everyone's gonna turn each other's back on someone and all that lot. We've seen this throughout pretty much all of the Fast and Furious films. But also, yeah, people do come back. It's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No one is really dead. Well, apart from one character which hopefully stays dead. And yeah, I was nearly gonna I was totally going to say an Endgame spoiler and then realised. But it's the same thing where it's like, yeah, character's dead, but they'll come back. You know, they'll come back, and now I can't remember the character's name, but the Asian guy who's in this, he was in Tokyo Drift, which I actually quite enjoyed. The only thing I had a problem with was the main actor's accent. He seemed to forget what was going on with that half the time. But I quite enjoyed Tokyo Drift. And yeah, I think it's number 7, Jason Statham apparently kills him. And now, of course, he's not dead. He was just gone missing or whatever for ages. Because of course they need to bring someone back for each entry. Or they need to have a twist, because the last one was that Dominic Toretto went bad. The previous one was number 7. I actually don't remember what number 7 was, which is unfortunate because obviously that was Paul Walker's last one. And that was actually directed by one of my favourite directors. So it's a bit unfortunate that I don't remember that one. But then you've had, like, you know, Dwayne Johnson was a cop who's kind of stopped them, and now he's part of the team and all this lot. So there always has to be, you know, a character who either backstabs them or some kind of twist or something in these films. Yeah, the story doesn't really matter. It's kind of to be expected by this point of all these cameos and twists coming in. The actual stunts and fighting and stuff like that is why I go to see these films, just to see how ridiculous they're going to be per entry. Like, that's what I go to see these films for. What stupid thing are you going to come up with now? And they did have a thing to do with a rocket in there. So, number 10, going to be in space? Come on, you have to do something in space at some point. Yes, I forgot John Cena was in this. But that's going to be cool. I quite like him. I think he'll be fun in this. The opening sort of stunt bit, where there's sort of attached like a wire to the front of the car, and then they swing around the cliff, like, come on. It's stupid, but it's fun. And they flip over and it's just like, you would be dead. Like, you would so be dead. Also, I think it's Ludacris who yells at one point, like, I don't want to die. It's like, you won't. You guys are immortal by this point. Don't worry. You guys survived blooming nuclear submarines. You'll be fine. You're not going to die. You're going to be completely fine. Also, for some reason, like, he's my favourite character in the whole franchise. I think he was introduced in the second one. Ludacris was. So he's actually been in the whole franchise. But I don't know, he's my favourite one. Just because I think it's cheesy, comic relief that he does, but I think it works for something like this because the whole franchise is cheesy. Like, this is the equivalent of, you know, the Macho Men action films from the 80s, like the silly action films. Like, this is our modern day equivalent. And honestly, I'm completely okay with that. Like, I'm fine with that. It's fun, it's stupid. I'm gonna go see this. Plot doesn't really matter. Yeah, the other thing I was going to mention actually as well is the woman in the fighter plane, sorry. Now, I don't think, looking back, I don't think that was Charlize Theron, who was in the last film. But I wouldn't be at all surprised if she comes back. I would not be at all surprised if she comes back completely. Although I don't know if she'd be much help. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, if she came back, then I just feel like, yeah, of course she was going to. Saying that though, like, I know it sounds like I'm kind of shitting on the franchise. I'm not. I just know what to expect from the franchise by this point. The other thing I was going to talk about as well, which is the crossover. So I think it was a few days ago, there was talks of a Jurassic World crossover. And I think the director of Jurassic World was like, you know, let's not completely ignore that idea or, you know, poof it away or whatever. I'm in two minds of that. I think that could be really cool, but at the same time, after Fallen Kingdom in the first Jurassic World, I think that whole franchise needs to earn a bit more respect from fans. Because I think, especially after Fallen Kingdom, I think some people were a bit like, oh, not sure about this, it's a bit silly. And I don't think doing a crossover with Fast and Furious is the right way to do that. So I think that would be cool, but I don't think it's a good idea, basically. But yeah, that was just rumours and like, oh, what if kind of thing. But this was Fast and Furious 9, this was trailer 2. As per usual, it looks stupid, it looks fun, characters are coming back who were supposed to be dead, so it's a bit like the MCU by now. At the same time, don't take that as me bad-mouthing it. I actually really like this franchise, and I'm definitely going to see this. So this comes out, it says in cinemas soon. I don't know if it actually said at the end of the trailer. No, it didn't. So it's going to come out at some point, I don't know when though. But yeah, I think this will be fun. Again, this will be a fun one to see actually on a cinema screen, just because I think the experience will be better rather than on streaming, which is what a lot of other films been doing, obviously. But yeah, this looks fun, and I really want to see this. So that was the second trailer for Fast and Furious 9. If you have any videos you want me to react to, or any games you want to play, please let me know. I have a Twitter and Twitch. I have started sort of streaming every now and again. We're still going through the original Tomb Raider at the moment. I think we're about a quarter of the way through it, I think. Or nearer than halfway. I actually am not sure. But I'm sort of streaming that now every now and again. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!